Hello everyone, welcome back to Blooms and Bicycles and Merry Christmas. I can't quite believe it's that time of year again already, but there we are. And as we pedal into the winter time, the shorter days now grace us with icy blue skies and sparkling sunlight. Refracting as it passes through the sugar dustings of frost and icicles alike, it creates an iridescent effect with flashes of golden tones, pearlescent pinks and cooler greens, which can now be seen upon the sprigs of evergreen and the bare branches of nature which now lie dormant, and together twinkle against the cold white rolling mists. Now also the time for the festivities of Christmas, these winter wonderland days make the perfect reason to gather around the crackling fire and keep warm with the ruby red treats of mulled wine and cranberry-flavoured foods. Taking inspiration from the magical moments of the holiday season, we bring to you the Christmas Winter Wonderland flower collection. So in today's video we'll be sharing with you how to construct the Christmas Winter Wonderland medium letterbox flowers. And today our water vessel is already prepared with the water and the flower feed. However, if you would like to understand what to do to increase the longevity of your flowers and prepare them properly, you can find the link in the description box below to our flower care video. So to begin with, to construct our grid, we'll take the sturdiest stems as we always do. So in this collection, these are the pine for a splash of evergreen and also for total Christmas vibes, and this mottled pink and green variety of Berzelia. So to begin with, we'll trim our pine's offshoots away from the main stem. And we'll work to the magic of 3 to create a triangle to begin with. So adding 1 sweeping off to the left, we'll then have 1 sweeping off to the right. And with this final very upright piece, we'll position this as the tallest point in the triangle at the very back. And now we have 1 final piece which almost looks like 2 offshoots connected together on the 1 stem. So we'll just actually position that in between the other 2 front parts. And now to take our Berzelia, we'll just trim some off the bottom as we always do, and because it's so upright and tall, we'll position this as the focal point in the middle of the grid. And now to take our splash of red, which is this beautiful deep claret red wine coloured chrysanthemum with almost a fuchsia pink undertone to it. We've actually selected this on purpose to fit in with the pink tones which run throughout the other stems, which you'll see more to come of in a moment. So we'll add this towards the middle because this is our only red piece. So now to take more of our mottled pink and green pieces, which are this Brassica and this Helleborus. This Helleborus, being so short, can just hook over the front at the very front part of the design. And then we'll position this towards the back to counterbalance where the Helleborus is. So next to take our pink stems, which are this beautiful rose gold skimmia and this beautiful ice pink rose. With the rose being so long, we'll use this to our advantage and use it as a piece off towards the back in an area that balances out where the Brassica has just been positioned. And now to take the skimmia, we'll see how this looks as just 1 big piece towards the front. Given how much mass there is with the red chrysanthemum flower head, it might just balance nicely how much there is in that area of the design. And by intertwining the Brassica so that it sits in between the offshoots of the rose gold skimmia, it might just offer a real contrast with textures as well as colour. So now to take this beautiful ice white Eustoma, which looks like it's been dipped in cranberry sauce at the tips. We'll then add this towards the middle. Again, because it's a long stem, and we'll use that to our advantage. Now to take our Amaranthus, we'll position this at the very back in the middle. And now to take our splash of gold, our cedar rose will just go off to the other side of the chrysanthemum and sit relatively lower so it has its own space to shine. I'll just twirl this around so you can see how it's starting to create that fan shape. And now finally to take our mistletoe. Again, this is a very short stem, so just adding this in at the very front, although it can also be intertwined around the lower parts of other flower stems throughout the back of the design. We just want to make sure this has full visibility, given how synonymous it is with Christmas and this time of year. And whilst we're also on the subject of these mistletoes, be very careful with these berries which take on a real glue-like consistency if they get squashed. So just be mindful of it and take extra care with any work surfaces or clothing garments that you would like to protect. So now to take our snowy branches. So we'll now just position this on the far right, well away from the Eustoma and the Amaranthus, again because it's all about the fan shape. And I think that's thereabouts now. So we'll now, just for an extra touch of Christmas charm, take our copy of Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol and use this to mount our vase, just for one final touch of Christmas charm. And there you have it, the Christmas Winter Wonderland medium letterbox flowers. I hope you have a lovely Christmas. Thanks for joining us again, and we really can't wait to see you next time with the Tart and Tidens collection for January.